Hello everyone, just a quick one. I received this letter through the post yesterday from my CMHT, Community Mental Health team, because I'm a user of Yewcroft. It says, Dear Service User / Carer. So they're giving it to carers as well, apparently. Excuse me, I'm not sure why I'm so out of breath after just checking on the food. Cooking, I suppose, I was getting excited. But yeah, Yewcroft CMHT is currently based at the Barbary Centre, so somewhat close to Queen Elizabeth Hospital. This space does not always work well for clinics, offices, or parking. This affects the people we serve and our staff. So it starts out by saying just above, we are letting you know that we are changing where Yewcroft CMHT is based, but then it suggests, as you can imagine, as should be the case, that there will be a consultation of some sort. But then it says, we are therefore moving Yewcroft CMHT to Main House, Hollymore Way, Northfield, Birmingham, B31 5HE. So I looked up the address yesterday. As you can imagine, it's a bit of a way from the High Street, Northfield High Street, more onto what I would consider Longbridge or just before Longbridge. So it's a bit of a distance. If you need a Bristol Road bus to get to Northfield anyway, then I suppose it is not adding too much onto your journey, just a few extra, not too much time, just a few extra stops. But it's a bit of a problem, I suppose. They feel that this new building will be more appropriate, but of course, for us users and service users, it could be a different story. For me, I suppose I can get a bus, the next 21 to Queen Elizabeth or thereabouts, but otherwise it's 15 to 20 minutes of walking. And to get to Northfield, 15 to 20 minutes walking to get the bus to walk to Bristol Road from where I live. And so same walking distance really. And then a Bristol Road bus onto Northfield. But in this case, it's past the High Street. You need to stay on. I think it is near where that development site is, I believe, or just a little past there. This option would help to provide more clinic rooms, office and outside space for parking and garden areas. It will increase the number of clinics and include a dedicated waiting room. But they do have a dedicated waiting room, but only after you've been, you've got to have the metal detector scan you. And then go into the correct room, and then there should be a waiting room. Well, at least for where I go, there's normally a waiting room. We know the location may not be ideal for everyone. We are aiming to gather service users / carer feedback or comments up until 20th of March 2026. So it's the 28th of February. This arrived yesterday. I do not know the percentage for how many have received such a letter out of how many were sent. But hopefully people get some time to fill in a survey. Survey on the next page of this letter. You can hand it to reception at the Barbary site. You can submit any feedback / comments / concerns via email. So there's a Yewcroft email. Ask the reception desk for a copy of the paper-based survey at your next visit or appointments at Barbary Centre. You must be joking. I never get any appointments. I've been waiting actually for a year now, in all seriousness. So you wonder if they will use this as a sort of excuse that they've been planning this move, and that is why we no one, presumably other people, not getting appointments in addition to me. But anyway, thank you, Tim Newbold. There's a QR code. There you go. And yes, I did briefly look at the survey. Proposed relocation to Main House focuses. So about you, are you a current service user, are you a carer or family member or other? Initial reaction, are you very happy, very worried, not sure? Please tell us why. Location and access, how easy would it be for you to travel to Main House? Very easy, very difficult, it's neither easy nor difficult. Comments about travel, parking and accessibility. Oh yes, of course, what will be? They did say on the first page that there should be more parking space. Well, they just said the current space doesn't always work well for clinics, offices or parking. I do not drive, but obviously some people do, especially the staff. Care and support. Do you feel the move will affect your ability to access care and support from the team? Yes, positively. No change expected, or yes, negatively. I suppose that's the moment I am thinking no change expected, but I'm not entirely sure. What matters most to you? Continuity of care, parking, accessibility, appointment availability, privacy and a calm environment, definitely that one. Or other. Well, parking's not for me, but obviously other people need parking, so I will advocate on behalf of them. But yeah, general accessibility as well. Continuity of care, yeah, exactly. Actually giving us appointments, that would be good. Or at least a phone appointment when there are no face to face. What could we do to make this move feel safer or easier for you? And additional comments. And then thank you for taking the time to share your views. Consent and contact, name, phone, email, best way to contact, and I agree to be contacted about this consultation, yes or no. We will keep your answers safe and private and only use them to plan services. So that's just a quick look, just because I know there's a lot of anxiety anyway with regards to CMHT. As you may have gathered, I'm still waiting for appointments, but just in case anyone else has the form and, maybe wants a bit of encouragement to give their views. Again, obviously, it just feels a bit like voting in an election. Will your vote, will what you say actually matter? Hopefully they will take it on board in some way, but it sounds like they're somewhat committed, but perhaps you should have sent these letters out before. I mean, I'm not too sure how far on in the discussions they are. They must. I presume they have some idea that they can acquire that site. Rather than say, what would you guys think about this? Okay, listen to this and such and such. Well, we're going, oh, actually, it's not happening anyway. And anyone who was excited about the move, because for some people it may be easier, more convenient, they will then feel let down. So they must have been, the NHS must have been looking at this site for some while. It could be good. Change can be scary for sure. But yeah, hopefully something good will come out of it. I hope you can still get your appointments when you actually get them. I know it is a massive problem, which, underfunded NHS services are still a problem, not just financially underfunded, but there seems to be little emotional commitment to the services quite often. So, and the patients get the blame when they miss an appointment because they're struggling, but staff cancel or do not even make appointments for you when they say they will. So I hear you. I really see you and hear you. So I just need to check on my food. I think it's boiling over. But yeah,